Hello everyone! Alright, I'm back today with the LMP project, and today I am going to paint a new body and use the new livery that I've done recently. So if you remember, I've done a quick series on creating this mold for the vacuum form from the design concept on the computer all the way to the first trial on the vacuum forming until now that I have a mold that I'm happy to use and to display, and that will be on the web store soon enough. I just didn't get around to doing it. And so first of all, I'm applying the Windows mask, and I'm adding a little bit in the middle because I find out if you don't put it exactly right, you might have a little bit of gap. So I just taken there's a piece of vinyl and stick it in there. Then there is the windows on both sides of the body, and that's all for what you need to mask if you're just going to do a one color paint job and then use the livery. So this is a fairly quick job. It might be a little bit tricky to figure out which way the windows go in on each side, but you know, if I can do it, everybody can. So here you go. I'm using the PS63 gunmetal paint from Tamiya, and while I'm gonna start spraying it, I'm printing the second AERO livery, which is the blue livery. So as you can see, it's pouring rain today in Hong Kong, so not a great time to paint, so I do a spray, and usually I run to use the hairdryer to quickly dry each layer that I do. So I don't know, I did probably three to four layers, and here is the painting model, and here is my vinyl sheet printed out. I don't know if that happened to you, but that happened to me quite a few times, to not remove the overspray sheet from the body. So make sure you remove your overspray sheet before you put some stickers. And before I apply the stickers, I'm going to use a little bit of model paint from Tamiya, which is color X18 acrylic paint, just to paint the side view mirrors, the bumper, and the diffusers in the front, the two aero parts. I just rather do it like that. The acrylic paint from Tamiya sticks really well to the PETG bodies. I have my other LMP painted out, and I've been doing, I don't know, hundreds of laps on my mini tracks and crashed on a lot of walls, and so far so good. The paint stays very well on there. I use this paint for many of my buddies, so I don't need to mask too many stuff, and just, you know, the little areas that are going to be another color, I'll just do it on the top like that. Plus it gives another aspect to the paint as well, because it's not as shiny being outside of the clear plastic. So here you go, just a quick run with the black paint, and here goes the sticker sheet. So it's fairly simple. It's a little bit tedious to cut around because my sticker sheets are not pre-cut. So especially if you're not using a wide body, you need to make sure that you cut really a little bit inside of the coloring, so you don't have any white outlines around. For this specific body, the liveries, both side left and right have stickers that run all the way along the car. So the way I like to do it is I place the front, which is kind of a hook shape on top of the front diffuser, and then I unstick half of the sticker, place it, and then I can place the sticker super easily like that. And then I cut the wheel wells once the sticker is on. And here you go. So this is the little sticker for the cockpit. The paint is still a bit fresh, so I'm not removing the Windows mask at the moment. You'll see when it's finished. I'm thinking about doing like a yellow transparent spray inside the cockpit. I'm not sure yet. So these are what would be the wheel arch cuts that you'd have in the LMP to avoid the car from flying off in a straight line and becoming kites. So instead of doing the holes, I have the stickers that look like the top of the wheel, like if there was a hole punched into the body panel. And so it's not a complicated build at all. It's fairly simple. This is the big sticker for the back. The stickers are fairly straightforward. You just need to, you know, be a bit careful when you cut them around, and then other than that, everything is fine. As you can see on the back of the little fin on top of the cockpit, I've actually didn't bother to change the mold with the tiny bit of webbing that is still over there. and once you have the wing actually mounted at the back and the stickers around them, it's just impossible to see those things. It's completely pointless to do any more onto it. So I got the front mounted. I got one of the lights. I think those lights are from a Porsche Proto that I got a picture from. I'm not sure from what year, but they look pretty cool. They're different from the other squarish lights that I have on the Acura livery. These cars, you can see, is number 22. I've redesigned the logo for AERO, and I've just, artistic license for the liveries. It's a lot of carbon, couple of shades of blue, a little bit of gray. I think it looks really good with the gunmetal color. I'm pretty sure it would look pretty good in on the white, or even maybe on the purple, like the square behind 22. And so here you go, that's the other side of the sticker, and later on I'm going to show you quickly how to cut and prep the rear wing. So I didn't film the spraying of the wing mounts and the wings, just black spray over it. But there is a little trick to it, you'll see. So I'm pretty much done. I'm going to finish the cockpit, and then I'm going to finish the fin on top of the cockpit, and then we'll move on to making the wing for the back of the car. So I've kept the same die cut for both liveries, so it's the same process no matter you're using the red livery or the blue livery. So these are the wings. I'm cutting around what's prepped to go around the fin. I'm cutting the back of the wing to have a nice shape. I'm keeping a little bit on the sides. Now for the wing mounts, the important thing on the wing mounts is that they are shaped like buckets. There is a little bit of thickness to them, and the bucket shape is good to keep where the wing is going to mount, because that allows really to hold the wing up and left and right, so it's really good. But the parts of the wing mounts that attaches to the body, you ought to remove that little bucket part that I'm showing now, and you just make this a flat sheet of plastic, and this way you can double side tape it to the side of the body. And so you do this to both sides. I'll do a little schematic when I put the body for sale. Just it's a super simple thing to do, and that allows the wing to really be held in place. And once again, the body that I drove so far on the track, with all the crash that it's had, nothing has moved. I'm really pleased with this body, and I didn't start doing it thinking that was going to be a great or an amazing body, but it turned out to be probably the favorite one that I have in the collection of bodies I've designed so far. It's really looking great. Now it's not going to fit on every chassis because it's extremely flat, so I'm fitting it on the Mini Q. Is going to fit on the BZ3, the Atomic. It fits on the Atomic AMR. I'm yet to test it on the rear-wheel drive, like the 03. So here you go, the body's painted up. We'll take a quick look at some still pictures, and then I'll post some link to the store, and it'll be available soon enough. So here you go for that project LMP livery number 2, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.